That is amazing. We are here for America. We are here for America, folks. We're here for. Bobby, go ahead and just really quickly. Go ahead,
Well,
Bobby.
it's a sad day
Yeah.
here and across the United States for all the people who have listened to Rush Limbaugh over the years. I'm tore up today. I knew that the news wouldn't be good here coming up because we all know Rush has been sick and he's. I was inspired that he was still doing his radio show. It was just last week. It seemed like he was there a week or so ago.
Right.
And, he's an inspiration to people like you, Mark, and anyone that does radio or listens to the radio. Understand that he's been a big part of bringing back AM radio and doing the things that he does. And all the people that are on talk radio now that make their living doing that, they owe him a debt of gratitude. And many of them, have stated that. And I've listened to several people today talk. And, we all knew that, time would come. And he even recorded I listened to a recording of him talking about it today, where, he said, time's going to come, I'm not going to be here.
Yeah.
And, we were all praying for him and hoping that, it would be turned around and something good, would happen for him. But it has. And, I'm sure he is sitting up in heaven right now.
I mean, we have to be inspired right now. This is time for us not just to mourn, but also be inspired what America is about, because this is what Rush would want us to. This is what Rush Limbaugh would want us to do. This is not my network. This is a gift from God. This is not a talent loan from God. This is a gift from God. Old Rushbo would want us to be inspired right now. It's really hard to do this, but we have to do this. We have to do this to get through what America is all about, because this is your voice opportunity. This network is for you. This is for America. This is for America. This is not for me. This is for America. This is a true network that inspired Rush for us. This is what Rush talked about, by the way. You have to have a network to actually have a chat room on it, to have a video link, to have a interactive channel, to have a chat room, to have a push up videos, articles, links, news posts. This is what you have to do, and we have done it. We have achieved exactly what Rush Limbaugh would want us to do right now. This is not my this is not my mission. This is the mission that would inspire what the EIB network would want us to do. This is what they would want us to do. And I'm telling you that these networks of all this criticism that's out there right now, the criticism is already flying already out the window on Twitter already. It's already, it's pure evilness. Thank God we got a alternative platform. People need to know about it. People need to be inspired. People need to hear it, because the only way to do it is actually put it into action and make it happen. This is what we're doing right now on radio.
Yep. Well, you're a fortunate man to be in the position you're in there.
God gave me this. God gave me. I'm telling you, folks, this is not my network. This is a gift from God. I'm not a talent alone from God. This is truly a gift from God. Because why? Because this is what God would want. This is what America will want us to do. This is your voice, your opportunity to actually have a platform, for an interactive platform that the world has never seen before. And it's exactly what Rush Limbaugh talked about. And guess what? We have achieved it. And the timing couldn't be better. The timing was on God's side. And I want to say thank you so much to to Dragon Media. It wasn't for them. I wouldn't be able to do this. Dragon Media. I gotta thank them so much because that's who our platform is. Our website, our webmaster came from. By the way, if people need to get a website done, you go to Dragon Media because that's who built this for us. We we did this. We use um, a red state to help us. That's how I got my LLC. This is how you get things done. You go to red states, and right now, the people in Texas, my hearts and prayers go out for the people in Texas right now because
absolutely.
it also Wisconsin. They're going to get a snowstorm this week, and so the same snowstorm is going to what happened in Texas and in Oklahoma and Colorado. It is going to the northeast. That means Ohio, Iowa, up in Maine, Rhode Island. You're all going to get slammed by this cold spell as well with ice, and it's devastating. But we will get through it. Why? Because we are the strongest nation on God's green earth. We are the greatest nation on God's green earth. We really are, and we need to be inspired right now. We cannot be we cannot be lying down here. We cannot do it. I mean, the Democrats are going crazy right now in DC. We need to drain the swamp. That's exactly what needs to happen here. We need to drain the swamp in DC because the swamp monsters are swimming, even in the frozen lake right now. They're swimming right now, and we need to get rid of them. Seriously, folks, we got to get rid of the swamp monsters that are in DC right now. They are swimming in a frozen lake. We have to do this. This is the words that old Rushbo would use right now. And I'm taking the platform for a whole new level, what needs to be out there. Why? Because this is for America, not for me. This is what the American dream is all about. Taking the American dream to a whole new level. And I want to say, I want to tell you the story too, by the way, folks. Dan Bake Sale back in, remember Rush Limbaugh newsletter when it first came out in 93? Dan's Bake Sale in Colorado. Remember this, folks? You might not remember this, but it happened almost 30 years ago. 30 years ago. Think about this. Dan's Bake Sale, his wife would not allow him to have buy the Limbaugh letter. So he had a pie festival he created, and to sell pies, you actually get the Limbaugh letter. And you know how many people? Do you know how many people showed up? Over 200,000 people 2 million people showed up at this pie thing. Rush Limbaugh was there. 2 million people showed up. That was in Boulder, Colorado, no less. This is a blue state. And since then, and since that time, the first candidate happened in Colorado. Remember, the elected congressman showed up at Dan Bake Sale, and Rush Limbaugh endorsed him that day, and he helped the candidates to actually win not the White House, but help them win our Congress representatives in Congress contract America. That's how I got started, folks, with this bake sale. And that was in This is in 93, by the way. 93. Remember, the election was in 94. Remember, this is the election year. This was the election year. 2 years. Remember, it was in 92 when Bill Clinton came in office. And I will never forget this. I gotta tell you this, Bobby. I'll never forget this. What Rush Limbaugh said on Inauguration Day. You can have a party, but the military has to go to war. We'll have a party, but the military has to go to war. Remember that, because they were fighting over in Iraq. Remember that, and they were having a party at the same time but troops were fighting. So you can have you can have your war. We'll have a party. People don't remember that, and I remember in 2012, Rush Limbaugh said this. Well, I actually said it too before Rush Limbaugh did. This is on Curry Wilbur before Rush Limbaugh went on the air. I said this. Government. Did you know that we're going to have Garrett Motors. Garrett Motors is going to take over GM. Watch this. Garrett Motors is going to take over GM because why? Obama wanted those smart vehicles. He wanted those cars. Well, now we got Garrett Motors back again, folks. Garrett Motors is back again. This time with battery power, solar power cars. That's going to do well in the text in these frozen spells. They don't work. They freeze over. They freeze. They don't work. I mean, the solar panels, they crack and ice. I mean, they already happened already in Texas. They have these. Remember these windmills, these fans they have. What happens is they get frozen, but the motor keeps running, and it's called friction, and that friction has caused combustion. And you've seen these power energy fans that they have, these hydroelectric fans. They're all breaking right now because of the motors running, but the fans can't turn because it's frozen. And what's happening? They're exploding, and fires are happening. Fires, and you know what happens with fires? Smoke happens, and that goes right into the atmosphere of creating uh, this hazardous fumes that created that actually creates bacteria in our ozone. So why are the Democrats doing this for, folks? I don't get it. I don't understand this. I don't. Bobby, go ahead.
Well, it's the power grid's failing today in Texas, and hopefully the people down there can turn things around.
Well, they will.
That's a really scary. That's a scary situation. If you're sitting in your home, you can't drink the water, you have no electric, it's freezing outside, and you have no heat. I can't imagine being in their shoes.
See,
and I pray for those people.
This is exactly what Rush Limbaugh would want us to say today. This is exactly what Rush Limbaugh would say if he was on the air right now. He would address this issue. No other networks out there. I mean, everybody is mourning the loss. Yeah, but they're honoring Rush Limbaugh. But again, they're not talking about the issues the way we are. Why? Because we have to go forward. We're the only network that understands what we have to do here. I'm the only network that actually understands what we have to do on this platform. Because why? All hands on deck. Because this is what Rush would want us to do right now. He would be, if he was on the air, he would say, "This is what you have to do. You have to go out there and be tactful about this and address the issue. You have to do it. The only network will do that is your network, and we'll do this because this is what you have to do. You have to do it. You have to force yourself to actually be a voice for America because it's the only way to get the subject out there that needs to be talked about in this way. The subject matter is too important to let go at this point. That's what Rush would say right now. I'm taking a platform. I'm going one step further. That Rush I'm just raising the bar up that Rush would want us to do. I'm taking the honor of Rush Limbaugh and I'm putting it one step higher. This bar is going one step higher than the other news network is right now. So that's why we have what we're having. The alternative news network is here. He talked about that. It is here. The future is here, and the future is right now. And you're listening to PATC News, the real voice for America, not the voice for ourselves, the real voice for America. Why? All lives matter, and we really do care. Bobby, go ahead. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Mark. Thank you for getting me involved today. And, I just want to tell everybody we are definitely mourning the loss of the great one. Yeah. And like I said, we know he's with the Lord right now.
Yeah.
And
he's in a better place. He's in a better place right now. Think about this. He's in a better place. No more pain, no more suffering. He's with God. He's with Billy Graham. He's with the people that he wants to be with. Billy Graham, our founding fathers. You got John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, Ronald Reagan, big one. He was a huge Ronald Reagan guy. We were too. I mean, I got.
Oh yeah.
Ronald Reagan was a big force in the Republican Party. But you know what? The Republican Party has left. They have wandered off the
Oh,
reservation. And right now, the biggest news. Did you know? I'm not sure if you know or not, Bobby. The biggest news in Utah right now is that the Republicans, the RNC, has taken over the GOP in Utah, by the way. So, and guess who the candidate that they want to put up on the podium is Mick Romney on the throne. They want to put Mick Romney on that's their poster boy. They're putting Mick Romney on the throne. This is why the Patriot Party is here. We are part of the platform that Donald Trump talked about for the Donald Trump media. We are it, folks. This is exactly what needs to happen. This is what we do for America because why? All lives matter and we really do care. We love our military just like Rush Limbaugh does. We love our country the way Rush Limbaugh does, but we do it one step further. We do it with videos, we do it through pictures, we do it through our voice, radioactive, and posts, links, and chat room too as well, all included. Amazing, isn't it?
yep. It sure is.
This is exactly what Rush Limbaugh would want us to do because we are the future. This is exactly what the EIB network would want us to do right now, and we're doing it. Why? Because it had to be done. It's not what I wanted to do. It's what America would want us to do. We're doing it for America. We're doing it for you, for America here because America's never been stronger before. I mean, we lost a great one. We mourn, but we go on. We go on. We will achieve, and we'll come out of this. And in 2000, like I said, in 2000, I got to meet Rush Limbaugh. I got to meet Herman Cain. I got to meet Charles and Heston. I got to meet when Dick Cheney and George W. Bush was running. I got to meet Wayne Pierre. Uh, you know, Sean Hannity, Mark Levin. These are pioneers of radio right now. These are the guys that pioneer radio, and these are people that we had to look up to. I mean, like I said, even Rush Limbaugh in 2000, I got to meet him. Uh, this is a pioneer of radio that we're doing, and the first time that Rush Limbaugh went to the Dan's Bake Sale was formed a rally of getting the candidates, and that's how in 2000 we got George W. Bush. It was again because of the damn bake sale going to what Rush Limbaugh did, building up the base, going out to campaigning for the governors as well as Congress people. He did that, and he loved talking about football. He loved talking about sports. I'm not sure about tennis though. We don't talk about football that much on this program, as you know. We don't do that here. We don't spend time with it because they have disgraced themselves and disgraced the uniform by taking a knee before in front of the national anthem. You don't do that, folks. You do not do that, and because of that, this is the reason why Rush Limbaugh, his health was deteriorating over those years. And he also was in 2002. Oh yeah, 2002. He had his hearing problem. I think he was addicted to pain pills. Unfortunately, it happens. But we knew about smoking, but he choose. Everybody has a choice in life. He chose what he wanted to do. Nobody chose it for him. He chose what he wanted to do, folks. Even though it was not healthy, he chose his lifestyle. Yeah, he was overweight and he had a weight problem too. He had a near heart attack. Remember, he was when he was over obese in the early '90s, and he also formed. Get this, Bobby. You may or may not know this. He also formed. We talked about on Fox News. He formed Fox News. He saved talk radio. He saved America Radio. I mean, he was blessed with like Eric said, I've never been happier than I have right now, knowing that he had this disease, Lake Gehrig's disease, but he was happier than he was when he was playing baseball with this disease. And same thing with Rush. He talked about that too as well. there's something about being a pioneer, a celebrity, dealing with disease. I see maybe the outcome of it. I don't know, but I never experienced it before. I pray to God I don't have to. I really do not want anybody to get ill or 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 get sick or get cancer. I just don't want to wish it on anybody. I really don't. I don't want them. I want everybody to stay as healthy as I can. But I want to go back to what I was doing, what I said before with about Rush Limbaugh. You may not know this, but he was the one that started Comedy Central, by the way.
Comedy Central.
Yeah, he's the one that started. Remember, he has TV program. Remember his TV radio program. Remember, the first thing he did was on his radio program. I'll never forget it. Jessalyn Elders. Remember Jessalyn Elders? She was the Attorney General of the United States under Bill Clinton. She said this: safer guns and safer bullets. Well, Rush Limbaugh had a Ziploc bag, and it had bullets inside of it. And guess what the bullets were? Condoms on them. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget. I mean, this is what we do on this program. You see, I remember stuff like this, and here I was, 14 or 15 at the time too, as well. Here I am, just a high school kid listening to Rush Limbaugh, watching this guy be informing and educating people. This is what he did with his book spot. We have all his books. I mean, every single one of his books we have, every single one. All of his Rush Revere books, The Way Things Ought to Be, See, I Told You So. We have it. We have all of his books.
I was listening to his show today where they were going back in time, and a little girl on there was talking about how her family took a trip clear across the country.
I know, it's amazing.
To see some of the sites that he had talked about in the books.
All the sites.
And so her family took this trip, and they just went to all these places, and she was just so happy to do that. And of course, he was a very gracious man, and you know, he was seduced by her enthuusm to, you know, and for learning all these and having all these experiences, and it's just a great man to been able to listen to all these years and learn from, and I'm grateful that I've got that experience, you know.
Yeah, so this is what we do on this network. We share the stories the way it's supposed to be shared, not my way. It's the audience way.
Well, Mark, it's good to talk to you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate the time that we get to spend here together chatting.
It's pretty cool, isn't it? We get to do this on the air. I mean, this is what we do on this program. By the way, we bring people in who want to share about their stories without any interruptions, without my personal political opinion. Have I attacked anybody here? No. The only people I attack is the people who are criticizing on Twitter and Facebook, the social media people, you know, who are criticizing, who are saying, you can't say this, or you can't do that, or you can't post this, or you can't. Oh, come on! I mean, what really? I'm honoring Rush Limbaugh on this network, and you're telling me I can't? This is not appropriate enough? Oh, come on! Give me a break, really?
Well, Mark, it's good talking to you. I have to go here.
And,
so
I know you got things to do. I appreciate it, but let me know about that song you got coming up too, as well. We gave you, so let me know when that comes up, and then we'll reveal it right here on this program. How cool is that?
Yeah, that'd be great, man. I appreciate it.
This is what we do here. You see, we help people.
For what you do, man.
This is what we do. This is what Rush Limbaugh talked about: helping people, inspiring people. This is what we do here. This is exactly what America want us to do. This is exactly what the platform that Rush would want us to do right now. So we thank you so much, Bobby. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Take care.
Have a good day.
You too. Have a great day. We'll talk with you soon. Thank you so much.
Yep. God bless.
You too. Bye-bye. God bless you too. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.